Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Merry Christmas. I'm wearing what I got for Christmas. Oh, it's coming out on the green screen. This tie is insane, though. If you can see it, it's got a Cadillac. You see the blue cat? This thing is Versace, man. I still can't believe it. My sister's husband, brother, boyfriend, life partner, absolutely loves Versace. Dude hooked me up with Versace. I still can't believe it, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being in. Yeah, the tie was keying, which I can't believe. But, dude, it's a Miami tie. A Miami Versace tie. So crazy. You should see, like, just the texture of it. It says South Beach right here. This thing is insane. Insane. Anyway. I thought these looked like snowflakes, so it would be kind of fun, I don't know, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you, 50K Hypey with Versace. God bless everybody here on the live. Yeah, and I got it for Christmas. I wasn't even cloud chasing. You know what I mean? I was given the Versace tie, man. So fresh, so beautiful. So, MLX up 20%. Axie up 22%. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. Bitcoin did get the bump. When we came down here, it was sketchy. If we lost the 200 SMA in the 1 hour, I told you it would be bad news, but we did not. We came up, we made the higher low, cup and handle, boom. The cup and handle, most explosive pattern to the upside. I bet if you draw a fib here from at least this wick, or even if, candle body to candle body there, you get that. But if I take the wick, that's a 786. That's a golden pocket retracement right there. See? Breakout, golden pocket, you're gone. Fibonacci's. Learn your fibs. Even on small, a breakout and a comes back to the golden pocket, wicked exactly to the golden pocket and is gone to the upside. Bitcoin getting a pump to the upside. I told you that the 4 hour looked bullish to me. You know what I mean? The 4 hour was looking like it was going to turn and get us a bit of a pump to the upside. What didn't look amazing was the 12 hour or the 22. They would have to kind of get a bend. And so far, they got a little bit of a bend, and we got the push to the upside, but that's all we needed. And I'm telling you, I'm just looking for this consolidation inside here. And that was a beautiful buy zone, really. The bottom of the pattern, my favorite place to get in anytime. And remember, shout out to Merry Christmas. God bless. Shout out to MTC. Miss Teen Crypto, we love you. We appreciate you. May God bless you and yours. May you have a wonderful Christmas. And saw you on Fox News. So amazing. God bless you, and thank you for being here with us on this Christmas. It's Christmas Day, everybody, and it's a beautiful day here, too, in Boston. It's 47 degrees and sunny, but it feels like it's like 55 and sunny. It feels way, way nicer than 47. I'll tell you that right now. So, but thank you so much for the super chat. May God bless you and your family. I just bought Crazy Frog meme from 203. If you know, then you know. 1.5 market cap. I've been looking for solid memes on the ETH will fly. Any memes you're researching under 5 million market cap? Now, right now, we're looking at Antelos. We got in on the Solana tip. I mean, it's way above that now, at the $5 million market cap. I mean, every once in a while, I'll get into something small like that, but at the very, very beginning stages. Remember, the place to be is to find the coins that before most people, right? And to do that, you want to be on the right exchanges. It was KuCoin for a long time, right? Up until MEXC rivaled KuCoin, and now MEXC has the lowest fees, zero spot maker and taker fee. I'm telling you right now, it's the place to be. So when I am looking for a meme coin, you'd be surprised. Even when a meme coin only has $1 to $2, $3 million market cap, next thing you know, it'll be on MEXC, ready to rock. So I absolutely love MEXC for that reason. And I keep a link to MEXC if you want to jump in right here. Right her. Hold on. Always happens when I does this. But so, and another thing that I've been researching too is making gains matters with the fees. When there's a lot of fees, it's harder to get in and out. When there's less fees, you can get in and out quicker. You can, you know what I mean? And also when you're learning, getting in and out quicker can help too. So MEXC is just the place to be. I'm telling you right now. You know what I mean? So bounce here off this bottom trend line. Absolutely beautiful. Still coming down. Do we get the break back to the top of the channel? So far, we're doing that. right? The 1 hour and the 4 hour actually still has legs. It's just getting started. Says we could break out, even maybe get above the resistance. Bitcoin must get back above 44,800 to remain bullish. That's its key resistance zone. Remember, we have an idea here on the 4 hour time frame. It's basically enter there. It was even enter earlier, like when this was, but now it's even better. But I mean, you got a 9. Look at that. That's a 9-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I mean, even if you put a stop somewhere down here, you're still looking at a 5-to-1 risk-reward ratio. To me, it's a no-brainer. It's almost like I have to trade. You know what I mean? Because the risk-reward ratio is just too good. And the idea that we could get some type of more bullish momentum for Bitcoin is too high. And the TA is playing out. So the 4 hour has more momentum to the upside. Even if we channel, that's a bullish sign for me. So I'm watching Bitcoin. Beautiful pump back to the upside for Christmas Day. So amazing. It looked like Christmas Eve they were going to dump it on us, send it down. But they reversed the price throughout the morning, and they saved us. Christmas Eve, we got ourselves a little present. Bitcoin back in action. Right now, I would long the next beautiful flag that I see on the 1 hour time frame. So I just watch this to make sure this makes some type of bullish flag. It could be an ascending triangle. Could be a downward flag. Could be a sideways pennant. We don't know exactly what's going to be, but whatever it is, I'm ready for it. I'm projecting for the 21. Tight moving averages. As long as we stay above the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame, I stay a bullish man. So all the bears out there that tell you we're going here, we're going there, they don't know a dang thing. As long as we stay above the 200 SMA, we have no problems at all. Merry Christmas. Can you peek at Kadena? Yeah, and sorry, I think someone asked about it last night right before we were jumping off the stream, and it ended up getting missed. Thank you for, I think it may have been you asking for it again. I apologize. I appreciate it. We'll take a look at it here on KuCoin. Kadena finally taking off nicely to the upside. The low was 44. All the way it went to a high of 170. Did a 4X, if you can believe it. Even Kadena. And we were talking about Kadena right here before it started to break out in this tighter channel. See, tight channels, tight moving averages tell a story. Now Kadena is extremely overbought, even on the 6 hour time frame. 1 hour's in a bit of a side flag there. Could it continue out the flag? Daily's highly overbought and away from the 21-day moving average. So if it pumps up again here and there, so be it. But to me, the bigger time frames tell me the daily's going to have to come back down somewhere to the 618 golden pocket at $1, right? So I see Kadena retracing. That's the most realistic thing. Unrealistic is the whole market just explodes into euphoria and this flag breaks out and things just continue to rip to the upside. Could you use your expertise on BEAMX, please? God bless you. I am humbled for you calling it expertise. Thank you so much. Just me playing around with the charts, man. Bought a friend a Treasure hardware wallet. I will get him into crypto. I like what you're doing. Smart move. Get him done the smart way and the efficient way right off the bat so he can't complain about some exchange or something that happened to him. Shout out to the 728 people here on Christmas Day. God bless each and every one of you. 246 likes, $52 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, you legend. Can you check out OGN? Bang, bang, bang. Appreciate you, lifer. Amen. Thank you, brother. Let's take a look at BEAMX. Kadena could continue to the upside. It did make its first lower high in a while, though. It was ripping, then it made a high, a low, a higher low. Isn't some type of flag with previous resistance becoming support. Maybe it can hold. The bigger time frame just tell me there's a bigger dump coming. This would be your chance on the 1 hour time frame. I think it's scant, I wouldn't trade against the daily, but it may get a pump. This market's been irregular, so we'll take a look at BEAMX here. And BEAMX did break out. We talked about it possibly breaking it back out to the upside out of this funny little triangle. And it got a move. Look, up 22%, still holding gains of about 12%. BEAMX. So it broke out of this resistance. That's a beautiful thing. Now you're just looking for it to make, some more consolidation here on the one. Let the 1 hour consolidate. And, I would be looking for this to make its next bigger move to the upside. BEAMX. This thing was hot. Everybody liked it. It seems to want to continue to rip to the upside. The bigger chart channel tells me it goes all the way to 3 7/10 of a cent. All right. for BEAMX. Cheers, Sammy. How does NAKA look to you? Nakamoto Games, baby. Nakamoto Games on NEXA. It's in a falling wedge. It came back all the way down into the golden pocket. 618 fib. Bounced off of it. Could it come back down and go lower? It may, but I like that bounce. And this is definitely a place where I would start to accumulate a coin that had ripped all the way up to 226 from 6 cents, right? And so this thing is hot. And God bless you, man. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for everyone jumping on in and giving the membership. $73 in chat revenue, 73 viewers on the live. It's at 737 chat revenue because it was 7375 and then it was 737 on the viewers. It was just weird. They matched at 737. Can you possibly look at ICP? Denise, we love you. Merry Christmas, Lifer. Can my daughter and son-in-law get a shout-out? Sammy and Tristan. Need to get them into crypto. Told them they could retire at my age if they put in the work. Shout-out to Sammy and Tristan, his daughter and his son-in-law. You guys are set for life with such an amazing, dad and father-in-law. So he's going to be able to teach you so much and take you to the next level. You're going to be able to learn and just provide. And blessed that you're on the stream on Christmas. Shout out to Desert Crypto. Shout out to Sammy and Tristan. We love you. We appreciate you. May you stay blessed. May you have a wonderful day. And may you always believe in God and be good to your mommy and daddy. Amen. All right. Cheers, Sammy. Merry Christmas. How does NAKA look to you? I mean, it's sitting in that golden pocket. A definite place where I would start to accumulate if I'm into NAKA. You know what I mean? Buy a little bag of NAKA here, buy a little bag of NAKA there, over here. NAKA, I mean, to me, NAKA just did such a move. It's like disheartening to buy any NAKA when it went from where it went. But, if you own a bag, which I do, a little bit of NAKA can go a long way, right? And I mean, where can NAKA go from here? I mean, I feel like it could 10x from here to $16. I think the people who got in are going to 1,000x. I just can't believe that. They're going to be able to 1,000x on NAKA, But to show you where I feel it is, I feel it's in a good place to accumulate. And I haven't touched NAKA in a long time. So I buy $1,500 worth of NAKA today. Market buy it. I stop playing that limit game, and move on. All right, NAKA, baby. But I like where it's at. It bounced. I mean, the better price was 156, 155. All right. But I see a reversal coming. I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to do. The daily, the 2-day, all in their reversal patterns, all got to bounce off the Fibonacci. We could go lower, down to the 786. That would be amazing. I would grab more. Previous resistance becoming support. I'd love to make this a new base for NAKA. And it looks like it's definitely doing that. NAKA still under 200 million. Nana? And there's Soul going to 122. And we told you Soul was going to go to 132. Like, it was only a matter of time. Even put it in this wacky flag. I was looking at it and I said, this thing looks like it's going to move. You could even just like recenter it though. Push this up, push that down. And then you see you're back in the same beautiful pennant. This thing just keeps making sideways pennants breaking out. Like, it's so simple what Soul does. It's just so easy to make money. I don't like using the word easy, but I mean, that's simple money right there. That's, don't reinvent the wheel. Everyone likes it. I put it out down here, 72. It's ripping. 122. Soon it's going to double up. Hit 131. That's my target. The bigger target right now, 138. For Soul. When I called 131 way back here, you know what I mean? And there you go. You're on your way, basically. And to find out if it's going to do it, yes, it's all about the smaller time frames now. And we start flagging out these. And if we make a nice flag on the 5, that's going to be a nice scalp. Up today, on Christmas, you can make a trade. Up to 135. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. And my baby Fat, I own a nice couple bags of Fat on 2 different exchanges. I love me some Fat. Wow, that's a nice pump for Fat. I mean, I called FET to 76. Look at that. Perfect move. Nailed the target. Now look at the next chart that I'm looking at. FET going to $1, right? I like that. I mean, that's amazing. So I see $1 FET coming not too long from now. And we were getting into FET low. Like, it was one of my first picks at the beginning of this season before anything even began. We're looking at FET, right? And so I see a swing trade for FET. I'm personally in it long term, but I also see a nice swing trade for it. And the AI narrative is not going to just disappear. It's going to be hot. It's going to stay hot, right? Yeah, I be watching FET on that 4-hour time frame, looking real nice to me right now. And that's the thing too. You're in the trading group. You're with your family all day. You get a little bleep to your Discord. You run out for a second, get a breath of fresh air out to the back porch. Oh, boom, FET. You look at it. It fits your trading style. You happen to make gains the next day. It's amazing. I mean, the updates are always there for you all the time. Even when you're busy, we're not. You know what I mean? SHIB is about to break all-time high. If we break it, then direct to 14. Intel is now shipping new processors with neural processors, so AI is only getting bigger. Amen. Amen. OGN is pumping kind of in this parabolic move to the upside. How you look at that, you can kind of make the rising wedge and you can see it's starting to grind its way on out. That kind of tells me it's about to break out and go all the way to 20 cents. Might come back down, go tight again, but this thing looks like it's going to get busy. And it broke above its key resistance there at 14. Now it doesn't really have much resistance. It's really kind of on its way from the local areas. Solana definitely might hit 132 today. Definitely. It's a possibility for sure. Without a doubt in my mind. Yeah. KSM cooked in the daily but hidden bullish. Now I see that a lot sometimes. I'm like, you know, and so we'll break it down. Let's see what I see here. I see a flag, 4-hour resetting. Daily's cooked, but remember the daily can... Remember when the daily just got above the dotted line here and then we panned out and a big pump up. So you just crossed the dotted line. There still could be some movement there. It's not, you know what I mean? So, you know, you're not at the end of the end. And you kind of had hidden that pumped up here, but for some reason you have resistance. Take profit at 55, right? Could bend down. What I see now is this like downward spiking trend line. The only weird thing is it resembles either a symmetrical or just so close to a descending triangle, you know? So it's just not my favorite pattern. You know, it's like I really wouldn't even want to flip it till it got above here, and then would I wait for the bigger target? So I pull the fib now, and it says like, you know, and again, we might end up doing something like that, right? And end up coming lower and making a bigger falling wedge. But only time will tell. Right now, I mean, there is some bullishness for this. So if it did ever get back above 56 and made a retest, it's likely you can ride it up to 74. But 56 is that key resistance. It's a beautiful double bottom. Look at it. I mean, when I look at it, that's just a giant double bottom to the upside. That's a bullish sign. I mean, that is a measured move right off the bat. I wouldn't be surprised if this did carry over and at least come and test this previous high. Based on this beautiful double bottom and the momentum of the stochastics. Bigger time frames are getting close, but they still have momentum. Yeah, when TRB starts to cook, it just never stops. It just cooks. Funny, I made this funky flag here, right? I took the length of this as the base. Said we would get all the way somewhere to 170, and there we go. We hit it and some for TRB, right? Funny, I looked at Metis just yesterday, 2 days ago. I saw it in this flag, and I was like, oh, this thing looks like it's going to break out. And then it just absolutely just, you know, from the 28 too, look, it's just on an absolute tear. like almost everything in the market. 2%, 2x, 3x, you name it, a coin has done it. It's insane. Oh, CFX actually looks interesting there, right? So let's take a look at Conflux. And with Hong Kong, remember, this was like more of that narrative. And Hong Kong's coming out talking about ETFs and all sorts of crazy news. I wouldn't be surprised if Conflux took a move in the next week. Tron also looks hot. You know what I mean? I like Tron. I've been talking about Tron more than... And I usually never mention Tron. I'm not like a huge Tron guy. You hear me mention the word Tron and I like it. I'm like, why? I mean, it's hot. I would be watching CFX here as well. CFX on my radar. Hello, my fellow crypto peoples. Why aren't you all with your families right now? Did you open gifts? Where are you from? What's going on? Are you with your families today? What's going on with everybody today here? Do you not celebrate Christmas? Let me know your story in the comments. Say, hey, I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm from Indonesia, whatever it is. And I mean, I don't know, but if that's true, I'm guessing. I'm sorry if I'm rude. And say I did, but I already opened up gifts. We're about to open up gifts. Money doesn't sleep. Amen. Shout out to Juice WRLD. Guys, it never ends. It never ends. Wow, TIA exploded. It looked like a descending triangle too, but it got above that resistance and it exploded. Attempting to get back to an all-time high. Head and shoulder pattern, but because it's so crazy, it could still be inside some type of symmetrical. Getting ready for a next leg to the upside. It is a shoulder, head, and a shoulder, though. I don't see how that doesn't dump down. But it's been so hot. This was kind of a shoulder, a head, and shoulders, too. It didn't matter. Wow, Celestia backed at 14. I'm just amazed. One other idea, is it making a bigger... falling wedge like this. But now you can kiss that goodbye. That didn't happen. And it broke out of the wedge. Unbelievable. Celestia for gains. 18 would be the bigger target. If it consolidates and make this ascending triangle, we're looking at a $20 Celestia, right? And 52 cents. What about AVAX move in the next week? I see AVAX getting it. Funny, I had a dream last night, first one in a long time, that Bitcoin went to 19K. And I'm sitting there, and it was like this morning, because it was the same. It was like, and I woke up and I was like, wow, on Christmas, huh? They brought it to 19K on Christmas. I was like, I knew they were going to do something like this. I was like, I should have known it. And I'm staring and looking at the chart, like, then I woke up and I was like, Bitcoin's not at 19K, man. I was like, word. Amazing. So I see AVAX, dipped up a little bit, but in a way, it kind of kept this ascending triangle going. It's a lot like we kind of just looked at, right? And that's a move to 57. The bigger move takes you all the way to 60. I don't see how it doesn't hit 60 in the next 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I'm all about it. It's only $12 on 48, too. It's only a 25% move, but looks like it's likely about to do it, in my humble opinion. 24%, 25% gains. For AVAX on the radar, I see AVAX hitting 60 not too long from now. Not as exciting as the gains we had in October and into November was insane. Yeah, I was having Bitcoin nightmares for sure, man. And thank you for gifting 10 memberships. 8, man, we love you. I don't know why you guys are so good to me. God bless you all. $95 in chat revenue, 10 gifted memberships. God bless each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for the love. I celebrate, but I'm stuck at work. We're skipping gifts this year. Probably going to see my mom and sisters later. Yeah, people are stuck at work, man. We love you. We appreciate you. And one coin that continues to pump, man, is our Analos. Shout out to anyone in my trading group that jumped into Analos with the kid. I took a shot on an unknown winner, and this thing just continues. Look at it. I mean, it just continues to gain. Look at that thing, up 382%, still holding gains of 321%. Just continuing to gain. It looks like it's just getting started. It could end up somewhere up in here at one point. But brand new little coin, just gearing up. Analos. And we got in before it even hit the exchange. So we're up even, some people are up even bigger than that, right? And you get it on the Phantom wallet too as well. At the right place at the right time at Radium. Radium.io with the Phantom.app. Phantom.app with the PH. PHANTOM. All right. And there it all kind of rocks out. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. 835 people on the live. 336 likes. $95 in chat revenue. May God bless each and every one of you. And why aren't you guys with your families? Why are you sitting with me? I got to go be with my family soon. They're going to rush me off the computer in about 5 minutes. Near is just a boo. I love Near. I love that I got it in Near. Shout out to my Nearians. Is that what do we call ourselves? People that are in Near. Nearians? The Near guys. And Near all the way at 420, banging to the upside there. Wow, Near. And look, I even put it in this flag, said Near is going to continue. Near goes to 457. Near banging on them to the upside. I love my Near, baby. Ever since I got into Near, it's just been pumping its face off. And I gave this to my trading group on the 1 hour. Yesterday at 8:48 p.m. See, if you're in my trading group, you would have gotten this update. Where I gave you this Near flag breaking to the upside. Near, 1 hour, looking for more, breaking out for a flag on the 5 minute. Near, baby, Near. And there's your before. There's your after. There's your before. And there is your after. Near making gains. And I don't care how many little or big, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's 8%. And well, it's pushing up as we speak. As we speak, that candle is jumping to 9% gains. And I see a move all the way to 456 for Near. Near making gains. I put this out to the trading group yesterday at night. Even on the holidays, I am hitting gains. I do not take breaks. It's not like me. My mom and dad were hard workers. Even when they, decided to retire, there was always something to do. There was always life to live. There was always something to explore. My mom, it's funny, my sisters gave my daughter a bracelet. My mom was building. She had taken a jewelry class to keep herself motivated because she knew she needed to do things when my dad passed. So she signed up for more classes. She was already a painter, but she signed up for jewelry. She never did jewelry making. And she started making a beautiful bracelet for my daughter. And she got halfway. She was like a third of the way through it when she passed away. And so my sisters, what they did, they stayed where she lived for 2 weeks after she passed. And one of them, I think they both signed up for the class to meet people and talk to them. And they all knew my mom and knew my sisters and told their stories of them. And they rebuilt. They didn't rebuild, but they finished the bracelet. And today they gave my daughter the bracelet. And that came from my mom. Like, my mom was so thoughtful. When she passed, she was in the middle of doing things for other people. She was so coincidentally someone who did things for others that when she died, she was like, there was like 5 things she was in the middle of doing for other people. She was always doing something for somebody else. I swear to you guys. I'm telling you, I'll never be the person my mom was. I will attempt to do it every day. But my mom was an angel. Never talked about herself. I talk about myself every day. My mom never spoke about herself once. She'd tell you a story about what she did with somebody else or where they went. But it was impossible for her to get her to, sometimes, almost in a bad way. You know what I mean? It's just sad to miss her on Christmas. Today, she would have done so much. She would have been so running around. She would have been having to get food ready. She would have just done so much. You know what I mean? And shout out to my digital journey, man. And it's weird. This is my first Christmas without my mom and my dad. It's my first Christmas without my mom and my dad. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. First Christmas in my life without my mom and my dad. I just came to this realization, you know. I had both my parents last year on Christmas, and everything was right. There was other things in my life that I thought were tumultuous, and now when I look back at them, they were nothing. You know, they were nothing. Like my bank account and all that craziness, but like they're nothing. All we know Soul is such a strong play and has bump is because cheap versus ETH. How do you feel about Atom's ecosystem? Osmo, Injective, Kava, AKT Rose. I mean, they're all going to pump. All of them. And they've all been pumping. You can see it. And they're all going to pump off the Solana because once the narrative for Solana goes, it's the narrative that all these ecosystems are going to be cheaper and easier to use. I mean, that's key. 100%. So you're right on, man, with the idea. And that's why Celestia's been pumping. It's basically pumping on that same narrative, right? Near to, like, the whole DeFi ecosystem and how these coins are bigger, better, and stronger. And they have utility that actually works. Like, people use it, and they use it, and it's free and fast. Not fast, but I mean, it feels free. It's fast and easy. So, you know, this VMPX, this ordinal keeps pumping around. Once it gets back above that 200 SMA on the 1 hour, I own this thing. I got into it very, very early. I'm just interested to see where it goes. Adventure Gold, another coin that I talk about, and we trade, you know, back and forth here. There was that buy zone right there. Look at that beautiful buy zone. And look where it is now. I mean, that thing absolutely out of control. 92% for AGLD, right? 92% for AGLD. Bang, bang, bang. And when did I put this out? And I sit here tirelessly and do all this work for hours on end. You know what I mean? You can see me here on 11/23, the day my mom died. It's bugging me out right now. So the night before my mom died, I'm up at night, going through the charts in an Airbnb. It just bugs me out. The Sam right here that made this chart had his mom, man. When I drew this chart, I had my mom. It's like it's weird when you lose someone, you want to keep pieces of yourself that had your mom, but you can't. It's really, I can't explain it, but you're like, you want to go back in time to when you had your mom, and then you can see things that you did, and you're like, oh, I did that. When I did that, my mom was alive. You know what I mean? It's like when I posted this chart, my mom was alive. It just bugs me out. Like 10 hours later, I would lose my mom and not even know when I posted this, you know. It's just crazy to me. AGLD, and then, you know, it would hit the buy zone just a piece and then be gone for 92% gains within a month, about a month and 2 days. And I still can't believe my mom's now been gone a month. It's so weird how time passes. You know, you also, for anyone that's losing someone, you also get like, I don't know, not angry. I can't explain it, but there's this like, you wish you could forcefully pull back time when a loved one disappears. There's a sadness to the space from their passing. You know what I mean? Like they're just going to be forgotten. Like, you know, like that day they died, you're like, wow, they just died yesterday. And then the day before. And then you're like, I haven't heard their voice in a month. I haven't heard their voice in 2 months. Next thing you know, you're like, who's going to say their stories? Who's going to add? Who's going to say, you know, like, you know, it's just, you get this weird feeling of how, you know, and so you want them to be remembered. I say the same thing. I lost my mom 12 hours after she went to the hospital, man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I lost my mom on New Year's Day. I'm sorry to hear that. My dad had a stroke last year and was never able to speak or walk again. I'm so sorry to hear that. And see, that could happen to my mom. And she could have been alive with not being able to speak or walk, right? So I just feel blessed, you know, that what happened. You know, I'm staying so positive at all times, everyone. I really am. Sam, what do you know about Pepe coin? I like Pepe. It's on a nice 20% pump, honestly. And I own some Pepe. I'm on the Pepe train. I own Pepe. I'm down with the Pepe movement. And honestly, I like what it's doing here. And I saw this falling wedge break into the upside before it happened. Nice pump. Came back down, staying inside the tight channel. There was you know, I ain't even figured it might just go up to the top of the channel. That's all we got. It's getting rejected. I like this tightness. You keep staying in this tightness. You keep seeing these moving averages. I don't see why it won't break out. And then it has a, you know, pretty big that thing can start to get back, once it gets up there, I mean, you're starting to flirt with that, back to those all-time highs. And people will start acting like Pepe was, to me, it's doing a very nice large consolidation. And when it consolidates like that, that usually means there's a big pump coming at one point. I'm holding Pepe into the bull run. Yeah, I'm so blessed to get to know you. As a person, you shine, and God will give you all the good in your heart. Stay positive, my boss. God bless you, man. Thank you to BTC Zodiac. We love you and we appreciate you. ICP. We'll do these quick super chats, and then I'm out for the day. ICP, beautiful pump to the upside. We talked about it getting a move. Felt like it would get a move out of this, right? And then we had this little channel. It's even circled where I believed it was going to go at first. Went well above that with a beautiful pump to the upside in the last few days. So I look at this thing on the weekly. I mean, it gave all it could on the weekly just to get this high. But I don't see why it won't be able to make that space. Does it retrace all the way back, or does it hold this beautiful support? That's the question. 3-day chart needs to come back down and kiss the 21, in my humble opinion. So you just want to see if you hold support or you make a flag down. I'm willing for either one of these. I'm rooting for them both. And either way, I see it continuing. You're getting a golden cross on the 3-day eventually. It's only a matter of time. And ICP already doing a triple up from its low there. And remember, I tell all my students, I preach this, you just look for this pattern, this Adam and Eve double bottom, and you're going to get a pump. It's like crazy. Like 90% of the time. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking this financial advice. You'll learn this yourself. Just learn, and study. And you'll see over time. GALA is right now in this Adam and Eve double bottom right now that you saw ICP in. And there's the flag. It's about to make a move. We're ready to go? What? There's people watching you. There's 800 people here. Talk with the person. What's going on? Put your wrist in. I want them to see your beautiful bracelet. Come here. Go around the light. Let me see if it's in there. It's so pretty, man. My mom made this thing. You can stand up, my love. They can't see you from there, my love. Oh, okay. They saw you a little bit. All right. Sorry. Yeah. I love you. I love you so much. You're my best friend. You're double jointed, huh? Look at that. Yeah. Look at that elbow. Thoughts on paper wallets. Anyway, so GALA's about to flip. Once GALA flips the 200 SMA on the daily, it's gone, baby. It's gone. And I'm a holder of GALA. I love it. That FUD was perfect. It gave us low GALA, right? While everyone else was bugging out, we were able to accumulate GALA on the low. So I'm watching this flag for Bitcoin on the 1 hour, right? It could make a little sideways, downward flag, whatever. As long as it stays inside somewhat of a, channeled wedge, I'm okay. And I want to see it coupled with the 21. Then we get these tight moving averages when you brought up with the higher low. And that tells me a big move is coming for Bitcoin. I like what I'm seeing here for BTC. This is the bigger trade that I've been talking about. My measured move is 52,000. Stop loss can be somewhere below 41,800, 41,680. And this is the trade I'm giving you guys. This is what I'm giving myself. And, talking about Bitcoin, I'm giving you guys cheer and love every day here on the channel every single day. So this is what I'm looking at, all right? Super chats, NEXA, Adams. They just asked me about Adams ecosystem. I don't have to do a super chat on every single thing there. Dog with hat took a beat down. It attempted to bounce. You know what I mean? It's a brand new coin, just getting started. Can it get the move? Trying to flag a little bit here on the 1. I personally am in this coin. We'll see what happens. I took a shot at it. I want to see where Dog with hat can go in the next 2 weeks. But right now, it's just consolidating, hasn't done a dang thing, and it's super high risk, so I just want to make that really clear. NEXA got some news, and a new exchange listing, I believe, is coming for NEXA. When we look at it here, you can see that it's in the falling wedge, and now it has lost even the 786 and come even lower. You're looking for it to eventually make a higher low, and honestly, this is like the lowest of the lows. So I've been accumulating NEXA. That's a giant cup and handle, but it did lose this. You would hoping it wouldn't lose this resistance. Then this one, and now NEXA could, very high risk coin. It got a huge pump. People were all about it. Fell back down when proof of work didn't get so much hype. But on in the long term, I believe NEXA could do some damage. And it has the tech to propel it further to the upside. You just got to look deep inside to see what's happening. And then there's Block on Sol, another new coin on the Solana network. Might be Block Assets. Is this it? Ripping to the upside after doing an Adam and Eve double bottom? Or is it something different? It might be something completely different. All right. I'm giving up on DYDX. Yeah, I mean, some things take too long, right? Coke Inu. Yeah, you guys love that thing, right? Just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. No pun intended. So funny. Funny, if you really read it, it's really what you think it is, right? You want a Coke in you, right? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I'm just, especially on Christmas, but it's like, do you want a Coke in you, right? But I'm not saying it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to go that far. But you guys know what I mean, right? These guys are funny, man, whoever made this thing, right? Anyway, it's on AVAX. Let's take a look. I saw it in that, kind of wedge, looking like it may break to the upside. So far, it did. So it stayed in the wedge. It rode the 200 SMA. It got tight between the 21 and the 200. I talk about that a lot when price action gets tight between the 21-day moving average and the 200 SMA. Remember that. Write it down again. When price action gets tight between the 21 and the 200, usually there's an explosive move coming after that. Nice move coming out of it. It just broke a far nice diagonal resistance. And my measured move takes this thing up 169. It looks like it's going to continue to go higher. That's what the measurement and the TA says, right? So, hey, not my emotions, nothing else. It's just what the charts say. And the charts just convey the message. Crazy to see Bitcoin bouncing right back up to the upside after that massive slam down. And let's get Bookmap up and running. And then I'm going to jump out of here for the day, everyone, and let you guys be with your families. God bless you all, right? What happened to DIONE? It disappeared from my trading view. It's right here on MEXC. Seemed like it did a bit of a triple bottom here, right? Not looking amazing. But I see it's still around. It's still around. YGG pumped out a little bit. Got some love. Dude, we had the Power Wheels out today. It was amazing. I made my daughter the big Power Wheels. The thing is ridiculous. You know what I mean? But when the tree came out, you see this giant Jeep. Like, it was crazy. But made me realize half the time, parents, we get things for ourselves, never mind for our kids, just to show ourselves what we got our kids. It's kind of interesting, right? Because my daughter didn't even know what the heck it was, but I knew she was going to love it. So there's more liquidity to the downside than to the upside right now. Far more liquidity to the downside for Bitcoin, right? It tells us that we could easily, see a move further to the downside than to the upside, but you never know. But there is more liquidity down all the way to 42.8. So just be careful. And then you want to see kind of what does 42.8 mean on the charts, right? That's what I always do. I'm like, well, where is that liquidity? Like, I know it, but I want to see it now, right, on the charts. And so I look at it closely on the daily, even the 1 hour is really what I want to see. Yeah, and that would mean we're breaking down out of this channel, right? Or we'd have to lower the channel somewhere to 42.5, right? So you really don't want to see that happen. You don't want to. I preferably do not want to see us break 43,000. Shout out to Hillbilly Crypto for the $10 super chat. Merry Christmas and God bless you, brother. God bless you and yours. Thank you so much. Everyone here celebrating Christmas. God bless you. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, whatever you're doing, whatever you celebrate in your world, whatever you believe, as long as you believe in love, life, and happiness and helping your fellow man, then you're a lifer, in my humble opinion. So may God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you so much for each and every one of you coming on in. Thank you to the channel sponsors, I Trust Capital and BINGX. BINGX, we're doing an awesome thing. $150 only through the link that I'm providing. So if you want to jump on into the BINGX, we're doing an awesome BINGX, what do you call it? Should have a good name for it, right? But in an event, an event, an onboarding, exclusive new users event, claim up to 150 USDT in rewards though. So if you net deposit 30 USDT, get a 50 USDT deposit. If you do 100, you get 100 if you trade up to $3,000 in trading volume. So jump on in today, get that both 150 USDT rewards, and be blessed, right? Only through the Crypto Lifer link. Only 6 days left here on BINGX. Link in the description or the QR code. We make it easy. Just hit the QR code with your phone. So simple while you're watching on your computer. Bitcoin just fell out the pattern, was rejected. Downside we go. I don't see that. Maybe you have you have like this uptrend. I don't see that. I see something different. So we're not looking at the same stuff. But hey, man, good luck to what you're looking at. You never know. One Harmony going to go ballistic. Really? Funny, I got into one back in the day. Ended up cutting it off in the bear market. Wow, one has just gone absolutely crazy. And there it is. I mean, honestly, it's in the pattern that I talk about. Everything that hits this pattern eventually just moonshots the lane here. And so we should see this thing at 4 cents. I don't see why we wouldn't. Like I just, you know what I mean? 90%, 95% of coins that I put in this pattern ended up doing it. So it says a 92% gain is coming, right? He said, going crazy right now. I don't know if that's crazy right now. Crazy right now. Oh, look, it's so crazy right now. That's getting a little bit of a pump. I'll give it to you. Rising wedge break up. Right? So the rising wedge is breaking up. Bang. Right? Slow down at the target of 329. Some sells, $200 sells, look, $2,600 buys, $4,000 buy, $13,000 someone just put in on Christmas Day. They're gambling on a meme coin with 13 grand. I just find that insane. Because I'm pretty risky, but I don't think I'd put 13 grand on this coin, And I could lose 13 grand and walk away and not even think about it, but that, it wouldn't be, just not what I want to do. Just because I can do it doesn't mean I want to do it. Love is love. Don't take these things so seriously. Faith is the most faith in yourself. Anything can happen, even the good things. Amen. God bless you. God bless everyone, and thanks for everything, Sam. You're such an inspiration, brother. Shout out to Timmy313. We love you. We appreciate you. And I still can't believe, man, a Versace tie, right? So then I was like, I wasn't trying to be not rude, but I wanted to be like, like, how much is a Miami Beach Versace tie? You know what I mean? Like one tie. And you can't even buy these. This is like 1980. Like there's one right here. Similar style. Miami. It has the DA on it. This has MA. You know what I mean? But this is similar, right? Silk. It's silk. Cream. This one's $482. And all he does is buy vintage. This one, Miami, right here, right? I think mine's even sweeter with the Cadillac on it. It's got the baby blue Cadillac. It says South Beach. Man, this dude got me a vintage Versace tie, bro. I don't know. I'm just, because my wife was like, "What do you get the Lifer?" Like, I got every suit, I got shirts, I got everything. You know what I mean? And I was thinking, like, what can you get me? Like, and they made me realize that, like, you never know. Like, people can outthink what you think. And I just can't believe they gave me a Gianni Versace tie, man. I'm not even huge into it all, but I like fine anything high end and well made. See, it's about it being well made. That's really what it's all about for me. It's the well made, the handmade nature of it. That's like why Ferragamos, they cost a lot, but you're getting like well-made shoes, Anyway, I just, if you told me I was gonna get a Versace tie today, I would have. I'm just blown away, man, by Christmas. So grateful for everything in my life. That's all I'm saying. No, my brother-in-law basically gave this to me today. I just got this tie 20 minutes ago, opening gifts right before we started the live stream. I like yours. Looks cool, though. Amen, man. Yeah. IMX about to break out. Yeah. Got some Nikes handmade by the children. That's all. I have a fishhook that goes in my hat. My sister got me the Bitcoin that sticks to the brim of my hat. I love that gift. I love that. Be cool to have a Bitcoin wallet that sticks to the brim of your hat. I see YGG wanting to make a move. Last time I called it out, it did make a move, so. And this is what I see, YGG. Anyway, I could sit here all day and find you guys coins, and I could literally do it all day long. But I'm going to go hang out with the fam, do the right thing, and spend the day with everybody, take the complete day off. Maybe do an update tonight, you know, but today's the day I'll probably finally take an entire day off the stream. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I got so much money in the market. I'm always looking at that. I know I'm going to miss some gains, but I'm going to attempt to take some time away and really just relax and spend some time with my family. I'm going to cook the whole time anyway and get everything ready. Sui hit the pump for 25%, like I talked about. Made a little dip first, but then I see a big pump coming for Sui. Don't be surprised if you see Sui at $1.03 not too long from now. All right. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow with another beautiful live stream. Thank you so much for being here. May God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in. If I missed a super chat, I apologize. We'll be back tomorrow for another beautiful live, though. This tie is just gorgeous, man. I wish you could see it in all its entirety. But the thing is amazing. It really is. But may God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Jamie, I love you with all my heart, Jamie. My self-professed heterosexual life partner, Jamie. I love you, Jamie. I don't know, the people that came to me, they saw me as I started my channel and my Discord, and they realized that I was like doing the best I could, but I needed help. I couldn't do it alone. And so many people came out of nowhere, and Jamie's one of them, and said, you know, I know what you need, and I know how to help you. Stack My Change is another one. I helped Stack, and then Stack was like, I want to rock with you, you know? And Love Learning's another one. Anyone in a blue that you see with a blue is usually someone. Sean, Gina Bombina, God bless you, Gina. We love you. Thank you for being here. It's been a while, Gina. Merry Christmas, girl. Thank you for being here. So God bless you all. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful Christmas. And may God bless each and every one of you. Amen. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for a beautiful live stream. Enjoy Christmas with your families. God bless you all. And enjoy this week with your kids. They should be off. And enjoy that time with your family. Be present. Put your phone in a jacket pocket. Leave it in your room. Come out to the living room. Don't be on your phone the whole time. Don't be that person. Physically, do not come in the room with your phone so you don't do it. If you know you're going to do it all the time, put your phone in your glove box in your car if you have to. Go in the garage and put it in the garage. Whatever you have to do, keep your phone the heck away from you and your kids, man. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Everyone, I love you. Have a great day. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.